In the beginning, before time itself was measured, God created the heavens, filling the vast expanse with stars, planets, and galaxies beyond number. The universe was born from His Word, a masterpiece of light and wonder, stretching farther than the eye can see or the mind can imagine. And then, God formed the earth. At first, the earth was without form and void, a place of emptiness and silence shrouded in deep darkness. The surface of the deep waters was still, waiting for the touch of the Creator. There was no life, no sound, only the quiet anticipation of something extraordinary about to unfold. But God spoke, and with a single command, He shattered the darkness. "Let there be light." Instantly light burst forth, illuminating the world and separating day from night. The first dawn broke, and the earth was bathed in the gentle glow of new beginnings. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." With loving care He shaped the first human from the dust of the ground, breathing into him the breath of life. This was not just any creation, this was a being made to reflect the Creator's own nature, capable of thought, feeling, and relationship. So God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created him. Male and female, He created them, both equally precious, both bearing the divine spark. Together they were designed to share in the beauty of life, to walk side by side in harmony and love. And the Lord God planted a garden in Eden in the east, a paradise overflowing with life and color. He placed the man there, giving him a home of peace and abundance, where every need was met and every sense delighted. Out of the rich earth the Lord God caused every tree to spring up, trees that were beautiful to behold and laden with delicious fruit. The garden was a feast for the eyes and the body, a place where beauty and sustenance grew side by side. In the very heart of the garden stood the tree of life, its branches reaching toward the sky, a symbol of God's eternal presence and the promise of unending life. The Lord God took the man and placed him in the Garden of Eden to work it and keep it. Adam was given purpose and responsibility to nurture and care for this living paradise, to be a steward of creation. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, "You may surely eat of every tree of the garden." Every fruit was his to enjoy, a gift from the Creator, a sign of trust and generosity. Yet as Adam walked among the trees and streams, the Lord God saw that it was not good for the man to be alone. Even in paradise, companionship was needed. "I will make a helper fit for him," God declared, recognizing the deep longing for connection that lives in every human heart. So the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man. While he slept, God took one of his ribs and closed up its place with flesh, working a quiet miracle as Adam dreamed beneath the trees. From the rib, the Lord God fashioned a woman and brought her to the man. She was a perfect companion, equal and unique, a reflection of God's love and creativity. When Adam saw her, his heart overflowed with joy and wonder. Then the man said, "This at last is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh." In her, he recognized a part of himself, someone to share his life, his dreams, and his journey. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man. Together they were complete, each bringing their own gifts and strengths, united in purpose and love. Therefore, a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. This was the beginning of family, of partnership, of the deep bond that ties two souls together. And the man and his wife were both naked and were not ashamed. There was no fear, no hiding, only trust, innocence, and the pure joy of being fully known and fully loved. God blessed them, filling their lives with hope and promise. He said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea." Their love was meant to grow, to create new life, and to shape the world around them. "And over the birds of the heavens," God continued, entrusting them with the care of every creature that soared above the earth, filling the skies with song and color. "And over every living thing that moves on the earth." Adam and Eve were given a sacred responsibility to protect, nurture, and celebrate the life that filled their world. In the cool of the day, the Lord God walked in the garden, and Adam and Eve heard His voice. They lived in perfect harmony with all creation, surrounded by beauty, peace, and the presence of their Maker. This is the beautiful beginning, the story of Adam and Eve, the first wonderful couple. Their story is a reminder that we are made in the image of love, designed for unity, joy, and the adventure of life together. In their journey, we see the hope and promise that still echoes in every human heart.